Under the open sky, Guria sits alone on the porch. Her frail frame reflects the weight of unspoken sorrows. Nearby, children play, their laughter echoing, yet she remains isolated, a silent observer. From a distance, she watches, a poignant figure of solitude. Her eyes reflect a longing for connection, a silent yearning for a world just out of reach. In the cozy confines of their home, Guria's younger brother becomes the radiant center of parental devotion. Guria stands in the shadows, an unseen figure in her own home. She tries to bridge the gap, her voice a mere whisper in the symphony of their adoration. But her father's gesture silences her. His eyes, once a source of warmth, now reflect a cold indifference as he dismisses her with a wave. Samir arrives, a warm smile lighting up his face as he enters Guria's house. He extends a piece of candy towards Guria, a gesture of warmth and affection. Guria accepts the candy shyly, her eyes momentarily sparkling with delight. A subtle moment of connection is seen between Samir and Guria. Under the village sun, Samir and Guria begin their leisurely walk. Samir's kind gesture, buying Guria an ice cream in hand. Guria recounts her day, her words painting vivid images as Samir listens attentively. Samir's eyes soften, filled with warmth, his gaze fixed on Guria as she shares her stories. Guria's happiness is radiant, her laughter echoing through the village streets. At ease, Guria finds solace in Samir's comforting presence. In the dim light of their modest home, Guria's father looms over her, his stern face a mask of disapproval. Guria stands before him, her small shoulders slumped under the weight of his gaze. The father's voice booms through the small room. "You are useless, Guria. You never lift a finger to help around here." His harsh words cut through the silence. "You are nothing but a burden on this family." Guria sits alone in her dimly lit room, the silence amplifying her quiet sorrow. The long shadows dance around her, each flicker a reminder of her solitude. Her small hands clutch the doll tighter, as if seeking solace in its silent presence. Her shoulders slump further, burdened by the weight of her isolation.
Her voice breaks the silence. "I feel so lonely, so sad."
Samir extends an invitation, his gesture carrying a silent hope. Guria's eyes light up with anticipation, a flicker of joy against the backdrop of the open countryside. She agrees, her voice barely a whisper, as Samir's presence offers a rare moment of solace. The vast landscape stretches out, mirroring the emotional distance that Guria struggles to bridge. Her expression remains guarded, a mask concealing a vulnerability that only Samir seems to perceive. The car speeds down the highway under the relentless sun. Samir's eyes gleam with a strange intensity as he shifts restlessly in his seat.
He turns to Guria, forcing a smile that barely reaches his eyes. "Guria, why don't you come sit closer? There's plenty of room up here."
Guria shrinks back, a knot of unease tightening in her stomach. "I'm fine here, thank you."
His gaze persists, making her deeply uneasy. In the desolate countryside, Samir parks the car, the silence amplifying the sense of foreboding. The air crackles with unspoken tension as Samir turns, his intentions betraying a darker impulse. Guria resists, her struggle a desperate plea against the encroaching threat, her cries piercing the stillness. Her vulnerability is stark against the backdrop of the uncaring landscape, the scene a raw display of violation and despair. Guria returns home, her spirit muted. The house buzzes with lively chatter, yet Guria remains trapped in her private world. Unseen, unheard, she retreats further into herself. The noise of family fades into a distant echo. Silence becomes her refuge. Alone, Guria fades into the shadows. Samir faithfully brings Guria to the vibrant playground, a stark contrast to the shadows enveloping her spirit. Amidst the laughter and colorful attractions, Guria's face grows increasingly pale, her eyes darting with unease. Her fearful eyes reveal a depth of unease as the sounds of joy around her become a source of terror. Other children, sensing her distress, surround Guria, their laughter echoing cruelly in the open air. The playground, once a symbol of joy, now amplifies Guria's isolation as taunting laughter fills the space. The echoes of laughter mock her, amplifying her sense of isolation and fear. In the dead of night, Guria's fear is a palpable presence, her body rigid with tension as she lies awake. Her eyes, wide with a terror that defies sleep, reflect the faint moonlight filtering through the window. Sleep eludes her, replaced by a gnawing fear, a deep sense of confusion, and the weight of solitude. The chirping of crickets pierces the silence, each sound a sharp reminder of her isolation. Distant dogs bark, their howls echoing her own internal turmoil, amplifying her feeling of loneliness. Surrounded by the sounds of the night, Guria is trapped in her solitude, her fear growing with each passing moment. In the dimly lit room, shadows dance as Guria kneels on her prayer mat, a picture of solemn devotion.
Her voice, a soft whisper in the quiet, rises. Oh Allah, I yearn to be with you. Her heart heavy, she confesses. I am weary, so very tired. Her voice filled with longing, she pleads, I wish to sleep in your lap as I heard that you love 70 times more than a mother, to find the comfort and love I cannot find in this earthly life.
Guria sleeps soundly, her face illuminated by the soft morning light. The room is filled with an ethereal glow as dawn breaks. Peace envelops Guria as she dreams. The gentle light accentuates the tranquility of the morning. In the soft morning light, Guria's mother gently tries to wake her, a growing unease clouding her face. A chilling realization dawns as Guria's mother listens for breath, her eyes widening in disbelief and terror. A strangled cry pierces the morning stillness as Guria's mother recoils in horror, her world shattering. Panic erupts as the family rushes in, their faces mirroring the unbearable truth surrounding Guria's lifeless form. The scene opens on Guria's house, where neighbors and relatives begin to congregate, their expressions mirroring a shared agony. Each face bears the heavy mark of shock and profound grief, etching lines of sorrow into the very air. A palpable sense of collective sorrow descends, casting a pall over the gathering as thick and suffocating as a shroud. The atmosphere thickens with an oppressive weight of regret, each person wrestling with their personal burden of loss. The air is heavy with unspoken words and unfulfilled promises as neighbors grapple with the harsh sting of finality. In the quiet gathering outside Guria's house, silent tears speak volumes, reflecting the shared sorrow and the heavy weight of regret that binds them together. Her face reflects a quiet acceptance, as if she has finally found the elusive peace she longed for. The quiet room bears witness to the heartbreaking stillness, the finality of death hanging heavy in the air. The soft light graces her face, highlighting the gentle curve of her cheek as she slumbers in eternal repose. The world outside fades away as Guria embraces the silence, her spirit released from earthly bonds. In the silent graveyard, a small grave marks Guria's final resting place, a stark testament to loss. The parents kneel beside Guria's grave, their bodies shaking with grief. Tears stream down the father's face as he clutches a handful of earth, his heart overwhelmed by belated regret. Their weeping echoes through the graveyard, a mournful sound. The weight of their neglect crushes them, a realization. From afar, Samir's eyes betray a haunting mix of guilt and fear as he watches the funeral procession. The candlelight flickers, painting his face with dancing shadows, mirroring the turmoil within. Guilt tightens its grip, twisting his features as the procession moves forward. Fear deepens, etching lines of worry and regret onto his shadowed face. Guria's room is frozen in time, a silent stage where innocence once danced and shadows now linger. Every object whispers untold stories, each corner a haunting echo of cries swallowed by the night. The air hangs heavy with unspoken words, the very walls bearing witness to a tragedy unseen, yet deeply felt. The room remains a haunting testament, its silence a scream, its emptiness a profound, lingering sorrow. Life in the village unfolds under the warm sun, its rhythms undisturbed yet subtly haunted by the recent tragedy. Guria's story lingers like a shadow, a whispered caution carried on the breeze through the village. Villagers pause, casting concerned glances at the children playing nearby, a silent vow to protect those most vulnerable. Compassion stirs in the heart of the village, a reminder that vigilance and care are the greatest defenses against despair. Sunlight floods the classroom. Motes of dust swirl in the golden beams as Ms. Maria stands before her attentive students. With a tender gesture, Ms. Maria begins to speak, her voice a soothing balm to young hearts.
It's important to remember that you're not alone, Ms. Maria says, her words resonating with warmth and empathy. Ms. Maria's earnest plea echoes through the room. Please talk to someone.
In the dimly lit house, Guria's parents sit in heavy silence, their faces etched with sorrow. The dim light casts long shadows, accentuating the lines of sorrow on their faces. The air hangs thick with unspoken regrets, a palpable weight of memories. The crushing realization of their failure as parents permeates the room. The silence screams louder than any words, a testament to their shared grief. Their home, once filled with laughter, now echoes with the ghosts of what could have been. The playground bursts with the bright, unfiltered joy of children's laughter. Beneath the surface of gaiety, a subtle, unspoken vigilance permeates the air. Every adult present shares a common purpose: to protect the innocence and joy of childhood. There is a collective promise to ensure no child faces adversity alone. Guria's grave stands as a focal point, adorned with vibrant flowers that celebrate her memory and symbolize a pledge to defend the innocent. The flowers on Guria's grave ripple gently in the breeze, a silent promise to protect the innocent. The camera slowly pulls away, leaving behind a poignant scene of remembrance. The vast graveyard fades into the distance, evoking a deep sense of reflection and responsibility.